Ladies, gents, boys and girls, Papa Smoke back again with another video. Okay, so, a lot of you wonder where I've been because I've not exactly been active on Facebook for a while. I've been banned again. A scammer used my photos to try and run his scams. I called him out, I called him a bitch, and Zuckerberg Robots fucked me and fucking basically banned and booted me. Okay, so I'll be back on social networking at the end of next week, so next Friday. So tonight's video, it's one I'm in two minds about. I need to do it, I'm compelled to do it, but it's actually something I find quite sad as well. You see, I was in the office the other day, and there was nothing to do. So I basically had a look around on the internet, and I have a client I'm dealing with talking about doing some things from the demonic side. And I thought, I need some equipment, so I'm going to have a look for some. And one of the websites I usually go to is Luciferian Apothecary. So I went there, or Apothecary I think it's called actually. So I went there, found some equipment I thought pretty cool. But then I noticed this, something saying voodoo. So I clicked on it. And then I was disgusted by what I found. Disgusted and worried and felt a bit let down and disheartened as well. What I found there was dangerous fuckery that has led me to believe the owner of the company isn't about disseminating true magic and true magical information anymore like he used to be when he wrote his good works. It's just a cash cow to him now, it appears, just like Become a Living God with the Cohen. These motherfuckers need to learn to stay in their own lane and stick to what they're good at and what they understand. Because what I saw on there was so fucking potentially dangerous. It's fucking dumb. For example, they sell a, and I quote, Lord Stroke Baron of the Crossroads pendant. And this pendant is said to have an entity possessing, or the essence of an entity possessing it, called Baron Carrefour. And it's also supposed to be in human bone. Well, there's human bone there, and there are skulls offsetting each side of it in top hats. Now, those of you that know Vodou and root work are already screaming at the fucking screen, there's no such thing as a Baron Carrefour. These are two spirits and not even pronounced correctly or even worded correctly if you go off the traditional Haitian Creole way. So, there is no Baron Carrefour. There are barons that represent Gide lords, and there is Lua, who people do refer to as Met Carrefour. But even that particular way of saying it is incorrect based on the actual language. The correct name for the spirit is Met Carfu. Met being a prefix meaning the owner of, and Carfu meaning the crossroads. Met Carfu isn't a baron of anything, especially the crossroads. He owns the fucking crossroads. Yeah? Right? So, and he's not one you want to mess about with. He's not a cuddly can play with, will let you get away with minor offences Lua. He is an extremely powerful, important being. Not only that, he knows how powerful and important he is, and he commands the respect of things that only dwell in your nightmares. So this is extremely dangerous fuckery. It's on sale for $79.99, which is approximately 50 to 60 English pounds based on the exchange rate, depending on what day it is. Yeah, this is bad. It's very dangerous. If it's been prepared anything like any way that would work, then imbuing it with Metcalfu's essence is going to cause nothing but fucking trouble and punishment on the bearer of. I don't think it's been prepared though. I think it's just been botched and thrown together, kit bashed out of a load of spare parts with no ability at all and just called a fancy name and given a price to attract people's attention. I'm calling bullshit on it. I mean, I know it's fake and dangerous if it's real, but if it's not, but I'm not. I'm saying it's not even real. I'm calling bullshit on it. The next thing is a skull that's prepared, a voodoo skull. This particular skull has engraved into it Ogun Ferrais Veve, Ezulifredas Veve, Papa Loco's Veve is engraved in bits into its face, and then it also has Norse runes on the jawline. So this is fuckery as well, and it's something you shouldn't buy. Also on the Voodoo page, they have Santa Morte. Every Vaudouisson and every Paolo and everyone that works with Santa Morte or the Lua will tell you Santa Morte is not a Lua. You can't even keep Santa Morte altar in the same room as Lua altars because they clash. She doesn't like any of the Lua and they reciprocate. You know what I mean? So those of us that serve both have to keep them separate, and we know this, and we wouldn't class working with Santa Morte's voodoo. See, this is a specific category that's called voodoo. It's not called root work. It's not called traditional foot track magic. It's not called folk magic. It's not called gypsy style. You know what I mean? It's not called any sort of generalization other than voodoo. And these guys, voodoos, do. They don't know shit. It appears the other things they've got are some books on there. I'm not going to speak ill of the Mambo or Hungans that bought those books. What it is everyone knows how to get hold of a trade supplier and get a few decent books on your webpage to validate your fucking content. It's not hard. So yeah, basically, I'm really sad to say this because there were a few things I was going to buy from there and I've changed my mind now. And I always had respect for the guy because I followed his rituals from his Luciferian side of things, and his Luciferian side of things has always been spot on point, perfect, not a problem with, has worked and manifested when I've applied it in my own way in my life. Do you know what I mean? Hell, I even initiated Mama Smoke into the Luciferian path using a ritual out of one of his books. Well, a few rituals actually, but you know what I mean? This isn't no hate like fucking thing. This is wow, I'm shocked and disappointed that he's fucking doing this. I can't even say he won't be aware because it's his business. He runs it. The book stops with him. I never knew him personally as a friend, but his work I used to rate, and now I'm just, you know what, YouTube, it's not good. Why are all these all these top name sorcerers turning out to be absolute scumbags, absolute money munchers, absolute profit hounds? I mean, it's not good, is it? Like, all these people we put our respect in, all these people we give our loyalty to, all these people we trust to tell us to teach us and show us the way forward, or that you do anyway, I don't, but that you do anyway, and they just basically take your money and knife you in the back. This is why you should come to the real deal. You see, one of the most painful lessons you all need to understand and learn about walking your spiritual path, yeah, right, is your dreams are never going to be handed to you for a sack of money. Yeah, you're always going to have to put work in. Yeah, right. People are generally only in it for themselves, whether they're on about their actual, they regurgitate some bullshit about spreading higher consciousness and all this stuff and wanting to all work together as one powerful. That's bullshit. All they want is your money. They're just trying to get your trust up, saying things like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's evident. It's evident. I mean, people will say, "Oh, Papa Smoke, you should stay in your own lane," but no, not really. I was trained in Vodou and I was trained in dark magic, and all the other services that are offered on my website are offered through other house members that are actually able and willing to perform them. And I don't create fuckery and then fucking sell it. Do you know what I mean? When you put a lua in a piece of jewellery, you wouldn't put it in a piece of bone jewellery. You'd put it in a high end, and I mean like solid gold or something, piece of jewellery, unless it requested otherwise. Papa Legba would rather have 2 iron crossed keys, one red, one black. Yeah? Right? But a lot of these lua prefer the respect of having prestigious fine things. Yeah? Or things that resonate with the intention that you're trying to fetch and that also run harmonious with them. Yeah? Not just some gimmicky pop culture, this is going to look scary no matter how tacky it looks, kind of fucking dinosaur's toothpick thing. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying not to be rude about it, but to be honest, there's no other way to do it than to be rude about it. It's fuckery, and it's put a big question mark in my mind over all the other works that he's done now. I mean, did the fact that when we redid his rituals in our own way only worked because we redid them in our own way? Did we just need a basic structure to follow that he probably plagiarised? These are question marks, not accusations, by the way. My accusation is he's wrong with voodoo, he's fucked up, and he's trying to sell you all some fucking, either some dead shit that he knows is dead and has got nothing in, or fucking dangerous shit that you don't care if it fucks you up as long as he's got his pee. Anyways, thought I'd bring that to you. It's pretty sad to say, but fuck him. Fuck Luciferian Apotheker. Fuck the Become a Living God bitches they're associated with. I really wouldn't be surprised if Edgar Carvel wasn't behind telling him how to create these pieces of fuckery in the background, because Edgar Carvel claims to be a fucking death worshipper, but his roads are on a vaudouisson, but his fucking roads aren't even open. Fucking read him, vaudouissants out there, read him, you'll see his roads aren't even open, and he's a bitch for his protection because he's a piece of piss to read without his knowledge. Anyway, ladies and gents, that's it. I gotta go. Catch you all in a bit. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which don't leave you the right lot. Ababalua Kwagade. Carry on growing and progressing. Ignore scammers. Fuck off, dickheads. Because I'm telling you now, when I come back to Facebook, fucking, that's it. I'm going to throw some adverts about. We're going to do some fucking blogs and stuff like that. But mainly we're going to handle the scammers. Okay? Anyways, catch you all in a bit. See you later.